If you're living with diabetes, some vegetables could be secretly spiking your blood sugar, and you might not even know it. Today, I'm revealing the top 10 vegetables diabetics must avoid to keep your health on track. Stick around because I'm also sharing tasty, diabetes-friendly swaps you'll wish you knew sooner. Let's dive in. Let's kick off our list with potatoes, a vegetable that's a staple in many American kitchens, but a real challenge for diabetics. Potatoes, whether baked, mashed, or fried, are packed with starch, which your body quickly converts into sugar. This causes a rapid spike in blood sugar levels, something you want to avoid when managing diabetes. Their high glycemic index, or GI, makes them particularly risky. Think about how a serving of fries or a loaded baked potato can push your glucose through the roof. For older adults with diabetes, even a small portion can disrupt your control and leave you feeling off. The sneaky part? Potatoes often hide in comfort foods like casseroles or soups, making it easy to overdo it without realizing. But don't worry, you don't have to give up your favorite dishes. Swap potatoes with cauliflower, a low-carb, low-GI vegetable that mimics potatoes' texture beautifully. Cauliflower has far fewer carbs and won't send your blood sugar soaring. You can mash it, roast it, or even make cauliflower tots for a fun twist. Here's a tip. Try mashed cauliflower with a touch of garlic powder and a splash of olive oil. It's creamy, satisfying, and keeps your blood sugar steady. If you're craving fries, slice cauliflower into wedges, season and bake for a crispy, guilt-free alternative. By making this swap, you'll keep your meals delicious and your health on track. Always check portion sizes and talk to your doctor about what works for your diet. Let's move on to the next vegetable to avoid. Next up, at number 9, we have corn, a vegetable that screams summer barbecues but can be a problem for diabetics. Corn is loaded with carbohydrates, about 25 grams in just one ear, which your body quickly turns into sugar, causing blood sugar spikes. Its glycemic index isn't as high as potatoes, but it's still significant, especially if you're eating corn on the cob slathered in butter or cream corn as a side. For older adults managing diabetes, these dishes can derail your glucose control, especially if paired with other carb-heavy foods. Corn also hides in processed foods like tortillas or corn muffins, making it easy to consume more than you planned. The good news? You can still enjoy vibrant, flavorful veggies without the risk. Swap corn with okra or asparagus, both low-carb options packed with fiber and nutrients. Okra in particular is a superstar for diabetics because its soluble fiber helps slow sugar absorption, keeping your levels stable. Asparagus adds a crisp, fresh touch to any meal. Here's a tip. Steam okra with a sprinkle of lemon juice for a tasty side that supports blood sugar control. If you love grilling, try asparagus spears with a dash of olive oil. They're just as satisfying as corn on the cob. These swaps let you keep your plate colorful and your health in check. Always monitor portions and consult your nutritionist to tailor your diet. Ready for the next veggie to avoid? Let's keep going. At number 8, we've got cooked carrots, a vegetable that might surprise you. Raw carrots are generally fine in moderation for diabetics, thanks to their fiber and moderate glycemic index. But when you cook them, whether boiled, roasted, or glazed, their GI climbs, meaning they break down into sugar faster and can spike your blood sugar more than you'd expect. For older adults with diabetes, dishes like carrot soup or honey-glazed carrots can be risky, especially in large portions. The cooking process softens the carrot's fiber, making its natural sugars more readily absorbed by your body. A single cup of cooked carrots can have about 13 grams of carbs, which adds up quickly if paired with other foods. You don't have to ditch carrots entirely, but you need smarter ways to enjoy them. Swap cooked carrots with raw carrots or zucchini. Raw carrots retain more fiber, slowing sugar absorption, while zucchini is low-carb and versatile. Zucchini can be spiralized into noodles or sliced for salads, offering a fresh crunch. Here's a tip. Toss raw carrots into a salad with a light vinaigrette for a crisp, diabetes-friendly side that won't spike your glucose. If you're craving a warm dish, try sautéed zucchini with garlic. It's flavorful and safe. These swaps keep your meals satisfying without jeopardy of messing with your blood sugar. As always, keep an eye on portions and check with your doctor to make sure your diet fits your needs. Let's move on to the next veggie to watch out for. Coming in at number 7, we have beets, a vibrant vegetable that's often praised for its health benefits, but can be tricky for diabetics. Beets are naturally high in sugars, about 9 grams per cup of cooked beets, which can cause a noticeable spike in blood sugar, especially for older adults managing diabetes. Their glycemic index is moderate, but the sugar content makes them a concern if eaten in large amounts. Think of dishes like roasted beet salads or beet soups. They're delicious but can sneakily push your glucose levels up, particularly if paired with other carbs. Beets are also sometimes pickled or canned with added sugars, which makes them even less friendly for diabetics. The bright side? You can still enjoy nutrient-packed veggies without the risk. Swap beets with spinach, a low-carb, low-GI powerhouse loaded with fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Spinach helps stabilize blood sugar and is incredibly versatile for any meal. Here's a tip. Blend spinach into a morning smoothie with a splash of unsweetened almond milk and a few berries for a refreshing, diabetes-friendly drink. If you prefer cooked veggies, try sautéing spinach with a touch of olive oil and garlic. It's quick, tasty, and won't affect your glucose. These swaps keep your diet colorful and your health on point. For older adults, it's crucial to watch portion sizes with beets and avoid sugary preparations. Always consult your doctor or nutritionist to ensure your meal plan aligns with your needs. By choosing spinach over beets, you're making a smart move for your blood sugar and overall wellness. Let's head to the next vegetable to avoid. At number 6, we're talking about fried sweet potatoes, a popular side dish that's a no-go for diabetics. Sweet potatoes are healthier than regular potatoes due to their fiber and nutrients, but frying them, think sweet potato fries or crispy wedges, skyrockets their glycemic index. The added oil and high heat turn their natural carbs into a blood sugar nightmare, causing rapid spikes that can throw off your control. For older adults with diabetes, a small serving of fries can have about 30 grams of carbs, plus extra calories from oil, making it tough to stay stable. Fried sweet potatoes are often served with sugary dips like marshmallow glaze, which only worsens the impact. But you don't have to skip sweet potatoes entirely. Swap fried sweet potatoes with boiled sweet potatoes, eaten in moderation. Boiling keeps the GI lower, and a small portion, about half a cup, can fit into a diabetic diet. Better yet, pair them with leafy greens like kale for added fiber. Here's a tip. Boil a sweet potato, slice it thinly, and season with a pinch of cinnamon for a naturally sweet, diabetes-friendly side. If you're craving something green, steam kale with a splash of lemon juice. It's nutrient-packed and helps slow sugar absorption. These swaps let you enjoy similar flavors without risking your health. Always watch portion sizes and avoid frying to keep your blood sugar steady. Check with your nutritionist to tailor your diet, especially if sweet potatoes are a favorite. By making these changes, you're keeping your meals tasty and your diabetes in check. Let's move on to the next veggie to watch out for. Landing at number 5, we have peas, a vegetable that seems innocent but can pose problems for diabetics. Peas are higher in carbohydrates than other green veggies, about 14 grams per cup of cooked peas, which can raise blood sugar faster than you'd expect. Their glycemic index is moderate, but for older adults with diabetes, eating peas in dishes like cream peas or pea soup can add up, especially if combined with starchy sides like bread or potatoes. Peas are often processed or canned with added sugars or sodium, which can further complicate blood sugar control. While they're not the worst offender, their carb content makes them less ideal compared to other low-carb greens. The good news? You can easily replace peas with veggies that keep your glucose stable. Swap peas with green beans or Brussels sprouts, both low-carb and packed with fiber to slow sugar absorption. Green beans are crisp and versatile, while Brussels sprouts offer a hearty, nutty flavor. Here's a tip. Roast Brussels sprouts with a drizzle of olive oil and a sprinkle of black pepper for a delicious, diabetes-friendly side that's full of flavor. If you prefer something lighter, steam green beans and toss with a touch of garlic for a quick, healthy dish. These swaps ensure your meals stay satisfying without spiking your blood sugar. For seniors, it's key to watch portion sizes with peas and avoid sugary preparations. Always consult your doctor or nutritionist to fine-tune your diet. By choosing green beans or Brussels sprouts, you're making a smart choice for your health and keeping your plate vibrant. Let's check out the next vegetable to avoid. At number 4, we've got cassava, also known as manioc or yuca, a starchy root vegetable that's a staple in some dishes, but a challenge for diabetics. Cassava is loaded with carbohydrates, about 38 grams per cup of cooked cassava, which your body quickly converts into sugar, leading to sharp blood sugar spikes. Its high glycemic index makes it particularly risky for older adults with diabetes, as even a small portion can disrupt glucose control. Think of cassava fries or boiled cassava in stews. They're filling but can wreak havoc on your levels, especially if paired with other carbs. Cassava is often processed into flour for breads or snacks, which can hide its carb load, making it easy to overeat. The good news? You can enjoy lighter, diabetes-friendly veggies instead. Swap cassava with celery, a low-carb, low-GI vegetable that's crisp and packed with fiber. Celery has negligible carbs and helps stabilize blood sugar while adding crunch to your meals. Here's a tip. Use celery in soups or stews for a subtle flavor and satisfying texture without the sugar spike. For a snack, pear celery sticks with a smear of almond butter. It's tasty and keeps you full. These swaps let you enjoy hearty dishes while keeping your health in check. For seniors, it's crucial to avoid cassava-heavy recipes and watch portion sizes. Always consult your nutritionist to tailor your diet. By choosing celery over cassava, you're making a smart move to keep your blood sugar steady and your meals vibrant. Let's move on to the next vegetable to avoid. Coming in at number 3, we have cooked pumpkin, a fall favorite that's tricky for diabetics. Pumpkin is packed with natural sugars and carbs, about 12 grams per cup when cooked, which can cause blood sugar spikes, especially in dishes like pumpkin soup or roasted pumpkin sides. Its glycemic index rises when cooked as the heat breaks down its fiber, making sugars more readily absorbed. For older adults with diabetes, this can be a problem, particularly in recipes like pumpkin pie that add extra sugar or carbs. Even savory preparations can add up if paired with starchy foods. The worst part? Pumpkin's often seen as healthy, so it's easy to overeat without realizing the impact. But you don't have to miss out on cozy seasonal vibes. Swap cooked pumpkin with zucchini, a low-carb, low-GI vegetable that's versatile and diabetes-friendly. Zucchini has minimal carbs and mimics pumpkin's texture in many dishes. Here's a tip. Spiralize zucchini into noodles and toss with a light tomato sauce for a hearty, blood sugar-safe meal. If you prefer a warm side, sauté zucchini with herbs for a flavorful dish that won't spike your glucose. These swaps keep your meals festive and your health on track. For seniors, avoid pumpkin-heavy dishes and stick to small portions if you must indulge. Always check with your doctor to ensure your diet fits your needs. By choosing zucchini, you're keeping your blood sugar stable while enjoying delicious, satisfying meals. Let's head to the next veggie to watch out for. At number 2, we're looking at turnips, a root vegetable that seems harmless but can be problematic for diabetics. Turnips have moderate natural sugars, about 8 grams per cup of cooked turnips, and a higher glycemic index than leafy greens, which can cause blood sugar to rise, especially in larger portions. For older adults with diabetes, dishes like roasted turnips or turnip mash can add up, particularly if paired with other carb-heavy foods. While not as starchy as potatoes, turnips still break down into sugars faster than low-carb veggies, making them less ideal for tight glucose control. They're often used in stews or as a potato substitute, which can trick you into eating more than you should. The good news? You can replace turnips with veggies that keep your levels steady. Swap turnips with kale or lettuce, both low-carb, low-GI options, packed with fiber and nutrients. Kale is a nutritional powerhouse, while lettuce adds crunch to any dish. Here's a tip. Bake kale with a sprinkle of olive oil and sea salt for crispy kale chips, a perfect snack that won't spike your blood sugar. For a fresh option, toss lettuce with a light vinaigrette for a diabetes-friendly salad. These swaps keep your meals light and your health in check. For seniors, limit turnips and avoid sugary preparations like glazed versions. Always consult your nutritionist to tailor your diet. By choosing kale or lettuce, you're making a wise choice for your blood sugar and overall wellness. We're almost at our final veggie. Let's keep going. Topping our list at number 1 is processed oat-blended veggies, a sneaky category that can sabotage your diabetes management. These are prepackaged mixes or products, like veggie patties or oat-based veggie snacks, that combine vegetables with oats or other grains. While they sound healthy, they often contain added sugars, starches, or high-carb oats, which can spike blood sugar fast. For older adults with diabetes, a single serving can pack 20 to 30 grams of carbs, especially if the mix includes starchy veggies like peas or corn. The processing strips away fiber, making sugars hit your bloodstream quicker. These products are marketed as convenient, but their hidden carbs and additives make them a risky choice. You might find them in frozen meals or healthy snack bars, so always check labels. Instead, go for fresh, whole veggies. Swap processed oat-blended veggies with raw kale, a low-carb, low-GI superfood loaded with fiber and antioxidants. Kale keeps your blood sugar stable and is easy to prepare. Here's a tip. Sauté raw kale with garlic and a splash of olive oil for a quick, flavorful side that's diabetes-friendly. If you want a snack, chop kale into salads with a light dressing. These swaps ensure your meals are fresh and safe. For seniors, avoid processed veggie products and stick to whole foods. Always consult your doctor to align your diet with your needs. By choosing raw kale, you're prioritizing your health and avoiding hidden traps. That's our list. Let's wrap it up.